Well, welcome. We're live again. And let's make sure we're running here. Yep. Let's make sure we got sound. Yep. Okay. This is our Monday and Friday Zoom meeting. We do this every Monday and Friday at 7 Central. If you'd like to join the meeting, become a member of Stunt Hangar, and the link is at the bench. And just click on that, have your camera and microphone enabled, and you'll pop right in. Not a problem. I'm a couple of minutes early, so the first one I expect to see is Gary Sinclair. At least I hope to, because tonight is my work night. I gotta go to bed early, so I need to turn it over to him. I've been sanding on my project. I took the stab off. Oh. And just tinkering, working on this. I put the weight box in it today. Boy. Hopefully we get somebody on. There's Gary. There's Gary.
Here we are.
Well, it's on you again tonight. I gotta turn it over to you. I gotta go to bed. I'll stay on for hour.
Yeah, okay.
This stab has a slight warp in it. I think I'm gonna steam it and try to get it out. Ever so slight. You can't hardly see it. Won't focus. Let me take the blur off here. It may come in now. Can you see it?
Mm-hmm. A little bit.
It's right
Well,
here. It goes whoop.
yeah.
We can't have that. I mean, it probably wouldn't hurt anything, but best to get it out before I start. Maybe only 1/16 of an inch. You building half A's or not?
Well, I was no, I was just thinking about it when I was asked about the line length. I just
Bud Nosen's coming back, and he might be on tonight. I know you don't know who that is, but everybody thought he was my son at Brodex one year.
oh did he?
Well, hope somebody comes in to talk, because I don't have nothing to talk about.
Well, neither.
I don't know nothing. Just ask anybody.
I don't know. The day goes quick sometimes.
Yeah.
Pretty soon it's do laundry and all that good stuff you got to do.
Life goes quick.
Yeah, it does.
It was just yesterday I was 16 years old.
Me too. You don't think about it when you're young like that. You know, because Howard's on.
I no, his plane carrier and the bottom of his airplane's on.
Oh,
I'm here.
Yeah, we see you.
I'm doing something you'll think is ridiculous.
Nah.
Want to bet?
Why would I think that, Howard?
Well, just based on past experience.
Well, what is it?
was he out flying today?
I'm fixing to fly. I attempted to fly earlier. It was too turbulent, but I'm putting on
She's in there.
some tiny BGs,
Oh boy. Okay.
and I couldn't figure out how to do it for a long time. I tried different things, and now I'm I made these masks. And I'm peeling the VG things spaces off the mask. I put this on the airplane, and then glue the VGs on the holes in the mask, so the glue doesn't get all over the airplane, and the VGs get located about right.
Well, you're right.
Well, you'll know whether they work or not.
I only have time to get them on the bottom before the sun goes down. So I just try them on one side of the airplane. That's if they stay on. I'm putting them on with rubber cement.
Well, at least you can take them off.
Yeah. Okay. I got the holes peeled off the mask, and now I'm going to put the mask on the dog. Here's the mask. Can you see it? I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's stuck to the spinner.
Now
Roy got
I gotta know. Do you actually feel the difference, or you just think you feel the difference?
Well, that question can that question be answered? I think I feel the difference sometimes. I had the regular VGs on here before, and I took them off and couldn't feel the difference. So I just left them off. But I'm going to try these microscopic ones. Here, I'll show you there's the mask with VGs glued in. Here's VG on the airplane.
Oh yeah, that'll help a lot.
Yeah, things. And here's the other side. I haven't stuck them on there yet. I'm going to put those on before I go flying.
Roy Lane and Steve Barry says good evening.
Yeah.
Paul Walker says if you if you think they don't work, just put them on one side of the airplane.
And there you go.
If the judges like them, it's worth something, Robert.
Yeah. Judges can't see them from where they're standing.
No, these are too little to see.
Howard, how long did it take you to mask those squares off?
Oh wow.
I bet.
Steve Smith's here. Hey, Steve.
Hello.
Did you go offline?
No,
Are you coming to the team trials?
no.
No. We need the finest judges at the team trials.
Would they still need some?
I don't. Have you talked to Dennis?
Well, he asked me to judge Golden State.
Okay.
They didn't say anything about the team trials.
Yeah. So far, I think he has the two Coxes and Brett Buck.
Oh, so he's probably got enough then.
So that's you're supposed to have 6.
Need 6.
Are you? Well, I'd volunteer, but my roommate doesn't want to stay that long.
Oh.
So after Golden State, he wants to head home.
Oh. Here's the process for sticking on the VGs. Let's see if I can.
Yeah, we see the tweezers.
Tweezers with a VG in them, and here's a syringe with rubber cement in it.
And there's a right and a left, too, by the way.
That would be.
Oh, you changed them, huh?
Well, these are too little to mess with.
Okay. You used to have them right and left, what you sent me.
Yeah, the big ones are right.
So what are you putting on there, Howard?
What am I putting on? Oh, vortex generators.
Oh yeah.
Rabbit turds.
I dropped it. But these are smaller than rabbit.
Dropped it. Mouse ones.
These are mouse.
That'd be a good experiment. Put them on one side and not the other, and just see what you could tell. You could be interesting if you had your flap elevators out of ratio. Put the VGs on the side that's lazy. See if it'd speed it up.
I go flying with the bottom on here. Well,
You know, when we were starting to get the vortex generators on our models, I'd gone up to Morgan, Utah, and the guy was rolling a J3 Cub out. And he had them on his wing and had the hinge lines sealed. And I asked him if he could tell the difference. He says, oh, yeah. I said, it made a big difference. And that was on a full-size J3 Cub.
they have.
Yeah. Maybe Howard can send you some of them VGs for that vortex.
I ran it a while ago.
Yeah.
Ready to fly it. We'll see what happens. I
You
put some
twist-
trip tips on that one flap. I beat on it and twisted it and made it what I wanted to make it, and we'll see what happens. We'll just see.
You come to the team trial?
No.
Why not?
I don't want to.
I don't,
Why
I
not?
don't know.
That's a good reason.
That's
Just
for you
think-
left coast guys.
He could kill 2 birds at one stone. Golden State, the next day fly the team trials.
Don't want to.
What kind of competitor is that?
I'm getting where I'm less and less all the time, Gordy.
I relate to that.
Yeah.
I got to where I can't fly anymore, so I decided I'll just judge as many contests as I can.
I still like to fly.
Well, I would too if I could fly. I got a few years on you, Joe.
You do. I'd like to be able to build an airplane as good as a shark's what I'd like to be able to do. I'm not qualified.
Oh, I bet you are.
No.
Have you flown a shark?
I have. I flew Orestes at the team trials in Tulsa.
Oh,
What'd you think of it?
The motor run was extremely good. Their plane was nose heavy to me, but that's a personal thing.
Is that on the Shark?
Uh-huh. It was that Miami Shark, had the dolphin on the tail. I think
And
it's a dolphin. Yeah,
boy, it doesn't look like it's nose heavy when he's hitting those corners.
it doesn't, but it flew like it to me.
Ah,
But he's got it trimmed the way he wants it. He's good with it too. Don't kid yourself.
oh, I know. I judged him last year. Excellent pilot. I talked him out of his team tile hat,
Did you really?
and it was the last one he had. And he's still there staring at me and looking at me, and I said, "Oh, that's okay." He reaches up and yanks my hat off and puts his hat on my head. Took my Golden State hat, and
He's a good lad, Gordy. He
yes,
is.
very nice man. Yeah, I met him back in the '90s at the Nats. I think it was his first year at the Nats. No, his second year, first or second year, he came to the Nats. So then when I got home, I felt guilty. So I'm thinking about taking the hat back and giving it back to him.
They're probably hard to come by. They just made so many of them, you know.
Oh, yep. And that was probably special for him. And then when he gave it to me, I got home and thought, he probably doesn't have one now. So when I go to Golden State, I'm going to take it back down to Golden State. See if he has another hat. If he doesn't, I'm going to give it back to him.
They wear this one when you're flying in wherever they're flying next. He'll wear it every day, you know, when he's out of the country. I assure you.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure you'll fly the team trials.
Oh yes.
Are they going to Perth, Australia?
Where are they going?
Perth, Australia.
I got an airplane that was at Perth in 216. I'll sell it to you, and you can go.
I know.
I want Casmanato's Blue Max, Joe.
That's what it is. It's the one he flew. It's the one he flew in Perth. Then I bought it from him, and I flew it in France.
Well, I'll drive back and pick it up from you.
Mhm. I'm going to fly it in Zachary next week. Not this weekend, the next weekend.
Okay, I'll wait till after the next weekend.
Okay.
Well, I'll be judging next weekend anyway.
Exactly what? Louisiana?
Zachary,
Has anybody heard from Casmanato at all?
have not.
I
No,
heard he's sick.
I called his old number, but it's been disconnected.
oh,
I heard that they lost their flying site.
Well, you see on Facebook, they fly pretty regular to Japan.
Oh, they do?
Yeah, they still fly there. I don't know where, but it's a big country. A lot of
Yeah.
areas. Did Kaz live in Tokyo? Does that sound right? Near Tokyo? I don't know.
Yeah, I think it was.
That's what I think. He was another good man.
Very good.
we were at the Nats and the semifinal, and I was in 5th place, but Kaz hadn't flown yet.
Hard
And
throw.
Kaz, he had a higher score and bumped me out of 5th. And he turned to me and said, "I'm sorry, Howard-san."
There at Tucson, he lost his classic airplane, and several people offered to let him fly their airplane. He wouldn't do it, and I heard about it, and I went over and I says, "Kaz, why don't you fly my airplane?" No. I says, "I tell you what, we'll go out early tomorrow morning. You can fly it. If you don't like it, don't fly it in the contest. If you like it, then fly it." Okay. So we went out early, and he put a flight on. He says, "Can I make some adjustments?" And I says, "Do anything you want." He says, "Let's take the tip weight out." So he took the box open and nothing in it.
Hmm.
So he says, "Oh, I got an idea." So he moved about 7 or 8 inches of the sealed tape line on the outboard wing. And he flew it. "Oh, very good, very good. Can I take your handle off?" "Yes, that's fine." So he flew several flights with his handle, and then he ended up flying the contest. And if he'd had pattern appearance points, he would have beat me.
He was a good pilot too, dude. Cass
Yeah.
could fly.
Yep. So anyway, driving all that way to Japan, I was glad to see him fly.
I got a question for Howard.
Yeah.
Why do you use rubber cement to glue on those VGs?
It works.
It works. Okay.
So he could take them off.
And they come off easy. But I got some other glue a little strong.
Well, if you take them off, they don't mess up the paint either.
Yeah.
Just pick them off, or you got to use some kind of debonder.
Just rub on them and
Rub on them and they come off.
Yep.
All right.
Back when I built my Warbird and Tony, Steve, I did the zeros and I used vellum paper and rubber cement.
Hmm.
And I brushed it all around where the circle's going to be and on the back, rubbed it all down, and then I rubbed my fingers on the paint and took the excess off, and then sprayed my zeros on.
Hmm.
You know, back then we didn't have masks to do that with.
Like you had a little bitty piece of sandpaper there, Bob.
Yeah, I was cleaning off the rust off my horn.
Oh, rust on the horns.
Yeah, when you use that um, Stay Bright solder, the acid, the flux makes the wire rust.
Oh.
Even though I did deflux it, it still got rusty and kind of seized up the bearing. So
well,
we're going to, I just loosened up the bearing surface is all.
Yeah, I usually take hot water and baking soda and just drop them in the baking soda.
Yeah, I do too, but it's still rusted.
Hmm.
That's a bummer.
The
Maybe I ought to start
brake,
painting.
drop a brake free.
Well, I put this stuff after I got them free. I put this stuff on it here. This is a dry slide motorcycle
Perfect.
lubricant.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It'll be there for a long, long time.
It's not liquid. It's graphite.
Graphite. Uh-huh.
It comes out in a liquid, but dries as a graphite.
Can you use
You
that
get
on hinges too?
Do what?
Can you use that on hinges too?
Yeah,
Even the plastic ones?
yeah. What do you say, Gordy?
I say, do you pick those up at the motorcycle shop?
I buy it from Amazon.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's on his Amazon page,
You
his
bought some,
Amazon
didn't you,
store.
Steve?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Haven't used it on anything yet, but I did buy some.
I found my other bottle.
Oh, you did?
It showed up. Ain't that
Of
about
course it
par?
did.
I got 2 bottles again. And it ain't cheap. I think it's about $30 for this bottle.
That's a lifetime supply.
Oh, it's 10 lifetime supplies.
Yeah.
I think I got a smaller bottle.
Well, that's good.
Well, I don't know if I showed you a week or so ago. I was stripping the paint off my Heinz off the wing, and I was using acetone.
Uh-huh.
I decided it still wasn't good enough, so yesterday I cut into it and I finished off here about an hour ago. Took all the covering off completely and starting over.
Here's
Did
what
it come off? Did you heat it to get it off the wood, or did it just soften up and come off?
No, I tried softening it. It really makes a mess.
No, I wondered.
I used a heat gun.
this
Heat gun
Ah.
helped it. That
Right
did it,
here.
huh?
Clean strip.
Yeah. Clean stripper.
Yeah, clean stripper, and then you take cellophane and you paint it on and then wrap the wing with cellophane, let it sit for half an hour. And when you come back, when you take the cellophane off, the tissue and everything comes right down to the balsa wood.
I'll be darned.
Then make sure that you use the neutralizer on it, though.
To dry the balsa.
No, to neutralize the chemical in the stripper. Otherwise, when you paint the dope on it, it'll just keep
It just
stripping.
keep stripping.
Oh,
my goodness.
Mm.
So is that still available?
Yeah, not in this gold can, but it's in a red can.
So
I mean, a blue can.
what's it got in it?
I have no clue.
Oh.
Let's see.
Probably got skull and crossbones on it.
does.
Yeah.
Poison may be fatal or cause blindness if swallowed. Vapor harm.
I don't know.
This is the good shit here.
I guess
All
so.
strippers not created equal. I know that.
Do not use in areas where vapors can accumulate, concentrate, such as basements, bathrooms, or small enclosed areas. Let's see what it doesn't say what it has in it. I'm sure it does somewhere on this can.
They won't tell you probably everything. Wouldn't you think that's some toluene in it? Maybe.
I was wondering
Toluene is
that.
low end stripper.
Is it low end?
Yeah,
Oh.
probably MEK or something.
Your eyes have already gone bad from it, so you can't read the label.
Yeah.
Yeah, eyes go bad from reading the label. That's too funny.
Hey, Sparky, can you hold the can up?
So the
What's
brand
what's
is
the
Clean
what's the full
Strip.
name? What is it?
Gotta make it big, Sparky.
Yeah.
There you go. Now hold it up.
Let's see here.
Clean stripper.
Oh, okay.
Paint epoxy polyurethane. There you good.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Is that a Lowe's product? Get it at Lowe's?
Yeah, you can get it low.
I bet so.
It comes in the blue can though. This is an older can. But this shit here will take the paint right off, right down the wood.
That makes me want to get my ringmaster out and strip it. Paint it blue. It needs to be blue.
And what do you use for a neutralizer you were talking about?
They sell it. It says right on the can, stripper
Oh.
neutralizer.
Okay. All right.
So Howard,
Yeah.
have you been flying the Shark any?
No.
Just been flying that so you can fly that and go to state and then do that in the team trials also?
Yeah.
You're not going to switch airplanes in the middle, are you?
No, I don't have.
Okay.
Looks like D-Win's joined us.
I was thinking about flying the short contest, but
So where did you come up with the shark, Howard?
I got it from Andre.
Ah,
He
He was-
ordered it and it showed up.
working on this Heinz, before I stripped it, it was the best fillets of any airplane I've ever done. Not a flaw, nothing. Absolutely perfect.
Leather?
Huh?
Were they leather?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, they were absolutely beautiful. And then when I used the heat gun, I got too close and bubbled, and it pulled half the finish off the leather fillets. So now I'm going to be sanding the fillets back to the leather.
Which
Some of
airplane?
that stripper paint on there, and I'll take the fillets off right down to the wood.
The leather?
It'll take that stripper will take everything off right down to the wood. If you leave it on, it'll probably eat the wood.
Melt it to nothing.
I don't want to take the leather off. It's the last right size I have. The rest of the fillets I have are too large for that airplane. I had 1/8 inch, quarter, half-inch, 5/8, and I've used up all the larger stuff for my big airplanes, and the 1/4 inch is the last I have left.
Bill Sawyer gave me a bunch of that leather stuff, and I remember now I gave it away at Brodax.
Oh, bummer! I wished I'd been there.
I had a bunch too.
Yeah, Ed Southwick called me one time and asked if he knew I used leather fillets, and he wanted to know where. And I said, well, my brother-in-law was the pattern maker, and so he wanted to know if I'd buy some for him. And I talked to my brother-in-law, and he told me where to pick it up down in Sandy. So I drove down and bought a full package, and if I remember, it was $75 for the package, and I split them in half and sent half to him and kept half, and I've used all that up now. It's the easiest way I've ever seen to do fillets. You taper the end, hot stuff it back there by the flat fairing, load it up with ambroid glue, lay it down, pull it up, wipe the excess off, lay it down again, and you do both sides of the bottom and let it dry overnight. Then you trim the leading edge and do the top the next day. So I probably have 20 minutes per panel, for 2 panels.
Ha! Use Howard's favorite, the Superfill.
Yeah,
It works great.
yeah, sure does.
Way better than epoxylite.
I like epoxylite better than the blue. Well, you're teasing me. That's what you're doing.
I use Superfill.
Yeah, I do too, but that doesn't mean I like it.
Did you say you like it or don't like it?
I don't like it.
Oh, you don't like Superfill?
No, I don't.
Okay, Howard, what don't you like about it?
It's used as a fillet. That's it's
It
got
bubbles, it lifts, paint
No,
don't stick.
too thick. It has holes in it.
It lifts.
I forget. It's been a while since I remember that I don't like it.
You know what's great about this hobby is you only got to please yourself. Everybody else don't give a dang anyhow.
Yeah.
Right.
You don't have to justify it to your boss if you want to do something.
Yeah.
Like put little VGs on your airplane.
I
Hey,
Oh,
hey,
I
put
ain't gonna do
big ones
that.
on there. Put some 2 inchers on there.
hey, Howard,
Yeah.
your PVC stand that you got your plane on, is that 1 inch PVC?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't even think you can buy epoxylite anymore.
You can. Last I saw, Brodak still sells it. It's not called epoxylite. I forget what it's called, but the last batch I got was from Brodak. So
Oh, the
Thing I
sink.
didn't thing
Yeah.
I didn't like about that is if you don't get it right the first time, it takes a jackhammer to sand it.
oh, it's pretty yeah, it's pretty tough. I think it is a lot. If you're looking for strength or something like that, if you're doing something where you need the strength, I think it's a lot better. I suspect it's heavier because I think it's more dense.
Yeah.
Uh, but I don't know. I got the blue stuff here and I can see why people like it an awful lot. But it really is easy to handle, but I think the epoxylite is a lot more structural. If you need it.
Use epoxy and microbloons, I suppose.
Oh, that don't sound worth shucks.
I've never been any good with that. My brother and my nephew swear by that though. Of course they were using that on fiberglass fuselage and pylon racers and stuff like that. But they really like the epoxy with microballoons. They did some beautiful work with it. So
I think a lot of people can make a lot of things work,
mhm.
but that epoxylite microbooms I thought was tough. I wasn't good at it.
The biggest thing I learned about it is you got to get just as nasty as it is. You don't
But
go after it with 600 sandpaper. All
it
right.
gets everywhere though. If you get a little place on the side of the fuselage, you can't sand it off without gouging the balsa away. And
I got a question for Dan. Dan, can I use HTR 250 in place of Z-Epoxy?
You're going to use it. You're going to use HTR 250. Where are you going to use it at?
On the wood as a finishing resin. Can you do that?
Yeah, I believe you could. Yeah.
What do you thin it with?
You could probably try isopropyl alcohol.
You mean denatured alcohol?
Oh yeah, denatured alcohol, whatever would thin it.
Different.
Yeah, one's a fuel, the other's a rubbing alcohol.
Yeah.
Well, rubbing alcohol will do the job. You just got to make sure you got the 90% stuff and not the 70% stuff.
the water probably doesn't do much good.
Yeah.
Sorry, I had to leave. That was my doctor's office calling.
Heck, I think you could use for epoxy. You could thin it with acetone, couldn't you?
That could get tricky if you're around a foam wing or something.
That's the advantage. Sparky don't do foam wings, so
That's right.
I'm thinking
There's
about doing a Z-Epoxy finish on this airplane here
Yeah.
okay.
on the fuselage.
There's another resin services product. It's called HTR 212, and it's not quite as high temp as 250, but it's a lower viscosity. And the HTR 212 and a HT 386 at 33%, it gets you down around 600 or 700 centipoise. It's really thin.
Like water.
Yeah, it's really thin. And you can get that if you just want to buy a quart of it, you can get it through Aircraft Spruce and Specialty. I think last time I checked, they carried it. A lot of people use that. It's a thinner viscosity. It's easier to wet out fabric with it. And
HDR
that might be
250
the
is pretty
choice.
thick.
Yeah, the 250 is pretty thick. So if you went with the 212 and you go with that 33% curing agent, that gets you probably where you need to be to actually finish with it.
I just want to paint it on and then card it all off and then wipe it all
Right.
off.
Yeah.
Question, doesn't the low viscosity kind of work against you? Doesn't that let it soak in deeper than you need?
That's good.
Yeah, it
And
could.
especially if you put alky or something in it. So
Yeah.
Well, Z-Epoxy is pretty thin.
Yeah, there's a lot of trade-offs. I mean, when you use 12-pound wood like I do, nothing soaks in.
that's true. You could use linseed oil on that, can't you?
Let it go.
Let it go, let it go. All right, Minwax,
good.
whatever.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Anyhow. Well, what the heck? Next time Hunt comes on, you might ask him what he's doing. He's still big on the epoxy finishes, isn't he?
Yeah, I think he did the Z-Epoxy.
Yeah.
Don't you use polyacrylic on some stuff?
I don't think I've never heard him using polyacrylic. Not maybe he has, but I've never heard of it.
Big Blue was done on automotive clear. Brushed on 2 coats, kissed the sandpaper, straight to primer.
Huh.
Sanded it all off.
Wow.
That'd be real good, but you got to use dope to adhere the tissue on the wing. That's a solid wing.
Don't worry about the tissue. Leave it off. Put the automotive clear on it, hardens it, and you're done.
I don't think it would fly very good with the tissue off of it.
Oh, you mean tissue on open bay wing?
Yeah.
No.
Well, I'd have to recommend you don't finish the tissue on the open wing with epoxy too. I mean, I'm not much on finishing, but I don't think I'd want to. That'd be a bridge too far for me. But.
Tell you what I did, Dennis. I took some fiberglass cloth. It was probably 3 ounces. It's a really tight weave. It's like a style 120, and I put it on plate glass, and I used HDR 250 on it, and then I peeled it off the glass.
Let's see it.
Yeah, I was going to try to replace balsa wood with it. I'll show it to you.
And we've been talking about this. I want to see it. How much does it weigh a square foot? That's another thing I want to know.
So this is the sheet right here.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, you can. So it's not rubbery like Z-Epoxy. It's a really hard resin.
That is nice.
Okay. So obviously whatever's against the glass comes out looking like glass. Now another thing I did, get it. This was
Am I
an
muted,
experiment.
Sparky? No?
No.
Okay.
This was grill paint, okay? It's the stuff you paint a barbecue grill with. It goes to like 1200 degrees. And I painted the glass. Now, if you use Free Coat 700 NC, the paint doesn't bubble up or doesn't fisheye. It lays right on the release agent. And then I put HTR 250 and 386 curing agent on the glass. And the adhesion was it's almost perfect between you see how flexible it is?
Mm-hmm.
So the paint is flexible, but then also the fiberglass.
How much does that weigh? Put it on the scale.
Well, this is 6 layers, Sparky, so it really doesn't matter. Okay, so this was a test sample. This stuff here, okay, basically this weighs, if this was 1/16 inch balsa wood, it would be 8 pounds per cubic foot. Okay, so that's heavy wood, but you got to consider, I was going to use it on an RC plane. So the thing is with this, basically, you don't have to worry about the finish. Now, with this here, I was going to experiment. I went into the automotive store and I bought, or I didn't buy, but I looked at it. They had high temp paint for like engine blocks and valve covers. Comes in red, orange, blue. They got all the different colors. So I was going to experiment with the plate glass. Instead of 3 ounce, I was going to go to about 1.5 ounces to maybe 2 ounce. So that would put me down with a shiny finish, probably around, instead of 8 pound per cubic foot, equivalent to maybe 6 or 7 pounds per cubic foot. And one of
Yeah.
the things I was going to do with this fiberglass,
Yeah, but the finish is on it.
Well,
exactly.
I'd say that's
So,
ready for primer. So
yeah, so this is just a RC stick stab. So I was going to take this RC stick stab and glue this fiberglass to it. So in effect, basically that's my covering.
hmm
And another thing I was going to do with this fiberglass is if you take a foam wing, one of the problems of vacuum bagging the fiberglass down on the foam, basically your fiberglass would pick up the foam beads. So, you know, you got all the
The
foam
bump.
beads, but if you pre-cure your fiberglass, okay, you get the fiberglass pre-cured, and now you vacuum bag that down to the foam. That. Or you could even 3M 77, I don't know. But basically, I was going to experiment with this as the actual sheeting.
That's your filler ready to paint.
Yeah.
He could paint it. He could paint it on the glass. Is what he's
Yeah.
telling.
So, yeah, you could paint on the glass with that paint I was talking about. Do your
I'll be done.
whatever you want. Cure it. Now this sheet was cured at 140 degrees. This sheet was cured at 190 degrees.
Mm.
So it's really stable. Now, if I had a bigger oven that would go to 200, 300, 400 degrees, I could do full sheets of this with the high temp paint. So you can tell by listening to it, you get a really good property. It's a really hard, you know, it doesn't
Did you
distort
say
under
that
heat.
sheet's big enough to go all the way around that wing?
I can make a sheet big enough. Yeah.
No, that one that you have there right now, is it only half as big, or will it go? Is there enough material? Wait, don't put it away yet, Dan.
Uh,
I want you to get a scale, put that wing on it with that sheet on it. Let's see what it weighs.
oh, God.
Well, this is an RC wing.
It doesn't
Okay.
matter. I just want to get a guess.
Well,
Even the cord out.
yeah, you're comparing the apples to orange, you know.
Mhm.
So basically, just think of whatever your foam wing weighs, and you're adding 8-pound wood to it. But this is 3-ounce cloth. You could go lighter than that. So, yeah, I don't know. I'll get a weight. There's too many variables, Sparky, to guess. Now I'll get it laid out, and I'll
That
do a
wing-
stunt wing.
That wing complete with the sheeting on it, and the tip and everything should be 5 ounces per side. So that'd be
Well,
10-ounce wing,
how many
both.
square inches?
700.
Yeah. Okay. I'm pretty sure it's doable. I mean, basically what I'm doing is the same thing as Alamov's doing, but he's doing it in the mold. He's taken 1.2, 1.5 ounce glass cloth, put it in the mold, and then he puts his balsa or core material, and then another layer of glass. So basically what I'm doing is getting the glass like this outside of the mold and then bagging it to the core. But
Now, a guy that you need to talk to is Tim Stagg. He does that stuff with that shit that I told you about, that flooring material. It's real thin.
yeah, yeah,
You seen that, right, Joe?
Yes.
And isn't that airplane light for what it is?
I haven't seen the one he's flying, but I've seen him build other ones. He's using is it a 16th inch piece of foam or something? He's got
Yeah.
yeah,
pictures of it on Facebook. There's pictures of it. He's flying. I think it's flying good. He's been out flying with Craig Gunder, I think, and he's got it working pretty good. Almost makes me want to go to Maryland and see that rascal.
Mhm. Hey, Dan, is that sheet is that flexible enough to like wrap around a leading edge or something like that, or would you expect to have to do it a top and bottom piece with in some kind of leading edge transition?
No, you could wrap it, Dennis. You could go from the trailing edge around the leading edge, and you could make one lap.
Yeah.
It's flexible enough. Even this piece here, Dennis, this little sample,
Mhm.
this is 6 layers. But look how much flex you can get out of that.
Yeah. I was gonna say that looked when you did that before, it looked pretty good. And the other one looks like it's close, but if you're a 3 out, you went to 1.5, it surely would be more flexible and whatever.
Yeah,
So
but I was going to take that big piece you saw, glue it down to this. The tensile strength is really good on that, but
sure it would.
I was going to glue it down. So to sort of like it would be fiberglass with pre-cured epoxy on it.
It'd be a
So,
hollow fiberglass structure. So
yeah.
Midnight up in Holland. I did it midnight up in Holland. Yeah.
I'll fix that.
So basically in the shop here, I do a lot of experimenting and science fair projects, and I don't actually get anything complete.
Yeah.
well, that never
You got
happens to me.
ideas.
Oh.
You got ideas. When you glue that on that open structure, Dan, will you just pull the edges down to make it kind of tight? When you
Yeah, basically it's a flat stab, so I mean, I'll just weight it down flat on the glass.
Sure. Let it lay level and glue down.
Yeah. Here's my RC stick fuselage. I
Hold
pulled
on.
this out of the mold. It's a heavy fuselage. Basically it was for a stick. Here's the mold for it. This is the mold it came out of.
Okay.
And
That's really
I
cool.
made it with a flange, so it sits flat. Now the intention is on my next airplane control line is to make a fuselage's take apart. And I've got to figure out where it's going to take apart at, how it's all going to piece together. So basically, instead of molding up one piece, I've got to make different molds, but they all have to bolt together to do the full fuselage. So that's a lot of work, but I'm going to try to do it. I've got this crazy drawing. I think I put something on as a short. It's a really crazy futuristic looking jet thing with a stinger on the tail. It's one of these airplanes that maybe 5% of people will like it. The rest will think it's crazy, but it'll be different.
Long as the numbers are realistic, you'll be all right.
Yeah. It's conventional numbers. It's cosmetically, it looks different, but the numbers are the same as a convention. Basically a GeoXO, that type of airplane. But that's what I've been doing.
And them airplanes with 40-inch tail moment don't work too good.
No. I'm going to do a mold for a stab or a rudder. I got this little rudder piece. I got it's just 1/4 inch. I got 1/8 inch sheet wax. I'm going to dam it up and then make a mold top and bottom, and then that'll get the fuse complete with the rudder. But this airplane, the stick thing, that's just something to take out at the RC field and bang around. You know, it's just touch and goes and, you know, tear them up. But it's a test bed for our control line fuse. But this gel coat I used was different. The tooling dough was different. There's a lot of things that were different on this mold that I wanted to go ahead and try before I actually committed myself to an RC, or I mean a control line plane.
Is that black, that's not gel coat, it's surface coat. Is that the same stuff I got?
No, this is well, this is called the 509, and I went with that surface coat to get me a longer working time. The stuff we've used, Sparky, the 302, it cures really fast, and it's great for a mold that's this size. And I didn't want to do multiple mixes, so when I mix up a cup of this 509 surface coat, I was able to do this whole mold and have plenty of time to put it down. It buffs out harder than the 302, but it's okay. I mean, it's a high temp surface coat.
Why did you choose black instead of gray?
Well, it's the only color it came in. If I had a choice, it would be gray. With the black, when you put the PVA on it, you can't really see what you're doing.
Well, you need to put some dye in it so you can see where you're painting.
Yeah.
That's what the dope guys say.
Yeah. So Sparky, I was at this composite shop today up in Brownsburg. They got this little autoclave. It would take up this area, this 4x8 foot bench. And basically it's a heat treating oven that you convert to an autoclave. It's been converted. It's got the huge metal door, the huge metal hinge, you know, the whole thing. He wants $1,800 for the whole thing.
I'll take it.
Buy it?
You want it, Howard?
Maybe. I'd have to
I got pictures of it.
Okay.
So it's like I said, there's a guy that Alamov knows. He's in Ohio. He sells autoclaves.
Oh,
And
He was there
I
when
could-
we were talking
yeah.
to him in Dayton.
so Sparky, I was at this composite shop today up in Brownsburg.
Turn off hold on. Joe Lacey, you got a window open.
I'm gonna go fly. Gonna go fly some stunt. I'll be right back.
All right.
Okay. But $1,800, it's like, yeah, if I had room for it, but yeah. I put her on the dump trailer and run it out to Washington for Howard.
Joe Lacey, all you got to do is close the other windows. Don't have YouTube open.
Yeah, I'm trying to find it. It's buried.
What if we can see Howard fly stunt?
Yeah.
You see an airplane there anywhere?
No.
Not yet. Should be up in a moment or two.
There's a stalker goal. What's it doing out there?
That's his airplane holder.
Okay. If I had that, I'd hit that sure as the world. Bam.
I'd say about 2 inches outside the fuselage on the leading edge of the wing, right?
That'd be close. Yeah, that'd be just about right. Dennis.
Yeah,
That'd be
yeah,
just
yeah.
about right. Oh my goodness.
It would be, yeah, I'm with you, Joe. I mean, I'd hit that sucker. I'd center punch that thing so fast. So
Whose place is that?
Howard's, of course.
That's Howard's?
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm. Wow. No, that stand would have to go.
I bet it's outside 4 or 5 feet, but it looks like it's right
I
on.
bet it is. I bet it is, because look at the difference in the grass, the rough from the shiny slick. Oh, that's his airplane stand.
Yeah.
I told you that.
What's he gonna do with it?
Looks like he's
He's
moving
gonna
it
turn
out
his
at
airplane
4 or
upside
5
down
more
and
than
change the
4 or 5
battery.
feet out of the
He's-
circle.
He's
So
flying over there.
Yeah,
One
he's gonna
at a
put his
time.
airplane on it to switch
Change the
batteries.
batteries.
Yeah, that's what he services his plane on.
Yeah.
Hey, Sparky, here, zoom in on me.
Hold on.
See if I can
I
get this to
recognize
show
that
up.
voice. I don't see him. There he is.
hey
Okay.
Phil, did you get my care package today?
No, sir, not yet.
What is
Ah,
that?
So that, okay, that's a control unit for this thing. That's the controls, and then there's the name of it,
Central
Let's
Tech
see the
Corporation.
autoclave.
What does it do?
and there's the part of the tank. I thought I had a picture of the door, but I don't. But it's it'd be good for modeling. Now I don't know what this junk is hanging off the side.
How long is it? Is it 48 inches
It's-
long, 56?
Oh yeah, 4 or 5 feet, maybe 3 foot in diameter.
Kind of looks like a casket a little bit.
Yeah. Well, it reminded me of those stainless steel vats where they actually cremate you chemically.
Well, that just sounds like fun.
Yeah, they put you in a vat of acid and then you melt away.
yeah.
I
Yeah,
think
and
not.
then they just rinse you down the drain. Yeah.
I think not.
Yes, I asked the guy when I was delivering there a couple years ago. He said, "Well, they're not legal in Indiana,
Right.
only in some states." But I said, "What do you do with all of it?" He said, "Well, basically they neutralize you and you go down the drain, except your bones, and then they grind those up."
Oh, Lord.
Crazy.
Recycle back to the water. That just sounds lovely.
Yeah, and he said if it room temp, it takes a couple days or something. He said if we get you to 150 degrees, he said we can melt you out in half a day or something.
No. What part
Ain't
of
nobody
no?
going anywhere.
No.
You're all gonna stay here. Doesn't matter how you get, you're all going back to dirt.
You're going to dirt one way or the other.
Yeah.
So what's the only thing on this planet that you eat that doesn't die for your substance?
Water.
Water's the only thing you eat that doesn't die for your substance. And the scientists claim all the water's been drank 7 times by something before we get it now.
Probably.
That's a wonderful thought.
Just think about it. All the water we drink has been shit in before.
Every bit of it.
Yeah.
Well, I get tickled at the local watersheds. They don't want you to wee in the water in the lake. They want you to wee in a bucket. And okay, we wee in the bucket, but we pour the darn thing in the lake, you know. But they don't want you to pour it in the lake. They want you to bring it back and put it in the septic system. I said, you know, there's fish in there, right? Where do you think they go to the bathroom? And the girl looked at me like I hadn't thought of that. Golly.
We got a progress report tonight.
Yes, sir.
Mark?
All right. Sounds good.
I don't have much of a progress report. I'm sorry. I've been on sick leave the last 3 weeks.
Oh,
Oh, Lord.
Did you get paid sick leave?
What's that?
Did you get paid sick leave?
No, not from stunt flying. But your Bearcat doesn't get much progress. I've got it all finally sanded now, including the control surfaces. I'm the second coat of primer, and I'm about ready to put the third coat of primer on it. So,
Slicker on up.
what's that, Spark?
Slicker on up.
It's smoothing out pretty nicely. So I'm looking forward to.
What you need to do is watch this channel Dan and I watch called Bad Chad. He can show you how to apply primer. Isn't that right, Dan?
That's right. 1/4 inch thick.
That ain't gonna work out for you.
What's he do? Cars?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Bondo buggies.
Okay.
He'll slap a
We'll
gallon
get
of
a guy
Bondo
here.
on like it's nothing, then come back and slap another gallon, and 4 or 5 gallons of primer and 2 gallons of paint. It's just
God.
That won't work on a stunt ship but once. Is Howard flying? I see him out in the middle.
I think he's running out the lines.
Maybe he is. I
yeah.
think you're right, Stephen. I wish I was there flying with him. I'd like to fly right there with him.
That's a nice place, isn't it?
I
I
might
would
learn. I
too.
might learn something. I might learn things.
Either
Yeah.
that place or stop 2/3 of the way out there in that place in Colorado where Mark flies and fly there. That'd be a lot of fun too.
You'd have to
Six.
fly electric, Joe.
6,000 feet.
Two of the prettiest circles I've seen.
I've got electric airplane. I got electric Blue Max. I got batteries being made, and I've been flying a little bit. I don't know. I don't know all there is to know about this yet. I got to figure it out.
Joe, you getting the round batteries or the flat packs?
The round batteries.
You find out somebody to make those, let me know. I need to get some packs.
I think you could probably have Will tomorrow might make them for you.
Right.
How about Brent
Dennis
Williams?
Nunes might make them for you.
Does Brent make them?
Oh, yeah.
Brent Williams. Yeah,
I need to get Brent's phone number. I've lost it.
it's
I
on
did
Stunt
it
Hangar.
twice.
Here we go.
Yeah, he's got picked up the
Every once in a
handle.
while, my phone kicks out somebody's phone number, and I think Brent's number has gotten kicked out
Gordy
because
knows
his
him.
name, number, and everything's gone. And I've called him several times.
Well, look on Stunt Hangar and email him. It ain't that difficult. Let's go,
Where
Howard.
he at?
Run,
There he
run.
goes.
He's moving.
he
Oh,
goes.
good takeoff.
That
Yeah.
came up too quick.
Yeah, that's only like a 28 or 29.
No, you can't take off 10 points for half the maneuver. That's got to be, at the most, I think, 4 points off for coming up too soon.
Yeah.
No, I hit him more than that.
Yeah, I would have given him a 30.
Takeoffs and landings are too darn easy to blow that bad.
Yeah, but it tells you what to do.
You got to remember, he's out there on grass. He's in the pasture.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a
Have you seen that grass?
Doesn't look quite level either.
by the
correct.
rules, the FAI have to have a 2-foot limit from feet to edge.
I tell you what, that rascal's a lot more gutsy than I. It looks like it's slowing down on the climb, and
Can't
I
really tell
I
there.
wasn't going to comment.
I think his brakes are not working good because it's coming down much faster than it's going up. And that system shouldn't do that.
He's got the Igor stuff.
Yeah. You've got the Eagle
Yeah,
12
maybe
pin
he's
and
tweaking, still tweaking, and
He's still
whatever.
messing. He could be
he's had
practiced.
that thing working for a year, man. He had that at the Nationals last year. The outsides don't, well,
You know
the
what I
bottom
think?
look,
I think he's got to change his inside outside stuff, whatever that means. The inside's not the same as the outside. Outside
Not
looked
at
pretty darn
all.
good to me.
outsides did look good.
The
Insides
pace, the
didn't.
pace was better, I thought.
This is not a good angle.
Not a good angle.
No, it's not.
I can't tell you what the score was, but I can tell you if it's going to pace or not. Be interesting to stop.
Up and downhill.
Be interesting to time them.
Yeah.
That's a big turn on that bottom right corner, y'all.
Yep.
Big corner. It's
And
fighting flat.
if you don't make that top corner tight enough, you're
You
making
don't make
that
the top
bottom
corner,
right
you can't
corner
make the
even
bottom
harder.
in time.
See, the outside's pace better. Can you not see that?
I do.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to see
Joe,
from
it's
this
got that.
angle.
If you reverse the prop, the outsides are better and the insides are better if the prop's normal rotation. That's
I
what
think-
I experienced with
I
it.
think it's the speed controllers doing its job better on outsides. See how crisp the turns are compared to the inside turns? Watch the crispness of it. See the turn crispness?
Yeah.
What do you call it?
Crispness.
Christmas, and that's it.
Well, he has
No,
a Fiorati
no,
timer. He doesn't have an Igor timer on that, I don't believe.
He doesn't?
Yes, he
Oh, I
does.
bet he does.
Yes,
I thought he had a
does. He got a
Fiorati
12
timer
pin.
on.
No,
No? Okay.
no.
Who makes the best timer?
Depends
There's a
on who you
lot of
talk to.
opinions on that. There you go. Whose opinion?
Loaded question, isn't it?
Let's ask
Yeah,
it.
it really
Let's
is.
ask it a different way.
That's as
Who
bad
do
as
the
the old
world
debate about
champions and the
which is
national
better, muffler
champions?
or pipe.
Here's the right answer, Phil. Who wins the most at the world championships and the Nats? Igor
Igor.
Fioretti. There you go. Does that
Igor.
answer your question, Dan?
Igor does?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes, it's slowing
Igor's
down,
is-
and inside slow down, outside keeps
It does. It sure looks like it
It's
does.
got that little thing that's tilted in there, needs to be changed, I bet.
Got to wedge the tank, I think, Joe.
Well, that's right. He got to wedge the tank, David.
Gotta
That's
wedge-
exactly right.
And shim the
Got
tank a
wedge-
little bit.
That's funny right there. Got to wedge that tank.
Yeah, wedge
Got to
it.
move the interflow just a kiss.
Just a kiss, Joe. A little
Now
chin, little shim.
that's too small. That was too small.
I didn't watch.
I don't know. I fly a reverse prop, and the outsides have always been much better than the insides. And if I flip it around, the insides are much better than the outsides. So,
That means we need a counter rotating propeller.
yeah.
Contra.
Contra. Two motors better than one, so build twins.
Well, wait a minute. If you do that, then neither side, then it won't work in either direction.
Oh my gosh. Let's think positive. It'll be better both ways. Let's think positive.
Y'all are bad. Y'all are
things
bad.
are both possibilities are in play. You can make them both better or make them both worse. So
Two motors better than one.
This whole stunt thing's so easy. All you gotta do is give it up or down or neutral. How hard can it be?
that's a rock on a string, Joe.
That's right. It's a rock on a freaking string.
Stand out there in the middle and wiggle the handle.
This stuff will
Hey,
keep
you
me
only-
up at night.
You only got two choices, either up or
Hi,
down.
fellas.
What could go wrong? Yeah.
Yeah,
If
what
you-
could go wrong?
If you fly straight down
Splat.
for more of a count of three, you won't clear the ground.
That's it.
I hear there's 40 entries for Golden State this weekend, man.
That's huge. Outstanding. Well
That's
done.
that.
Good to hear.
You'll be flying till 5 o'clock in the afternoon. You're gonna kill some judges.
Yeah. How are they going to get 40 in on one circle, man? Or, I don't know how that's all. That's probably all open Pampa, too. I would imagine. Maybe not.
They got a plan.
They got a plan.
You're gonna add scores together. I'm pretty sure on that deal.
Yeah. I'm judging expert in Golden State.
One time,
Good
Tim
luck, Gordy.
Stagg- One time, Tim Stagg and I judged, I think, 36 people at Brodax. And by 5:30, I was just thinking, I said, I don't know if that's a 17 or a 19. And Tim says, it don't matter. You know, it's like, holy crap, I can't tell what that was.
A lot
I
to have.
remember that was about 2 years ago, and y'all look like
Oh.
you come off circle looking
It
plumb
was
whooped.
whooped, dude. There was too much judging from 8:30 to 5:30. It was too long.
That's way too much, Joe.
Yeah, I had a day like that too, and doing advanced at Brodak's usually the biggest class.
It is. It is.
And in my so-called lunch break, I had to run over to the circle and get my flight in. So that was my break, was flying my flight. So
Yes.
Oh, what are you fussing about? You won.
no,
No, he
I
didn't.
didn't.
No, he
Oh,
didn't.
three,
didn't?
oh, 3 point Joe got me again. So
I like that's a field goal.
Oh, that's right. I remember
Field
that.
goal
That's
Joe.
right.
Field
yeah,
goal
he's
Joe.
always beat me by a field goal. So
I don't know about always. I remember one time at Brodex, you had this great big wing old time thing, and you whooped me.
well, that airplane's kind of cheating though. So anyhow,
Brodex
It's
is
cheating.
fun. If you haven't been to Brodex, just sign up and go.
hmm.
If you
I
don't
mean
fly,
that.
you have a good time.
Especially if you can get him to bring that stunt wing back. It's worth the trip to watch
It
that
must
thing
have a
fly.
6-foot wing on it.
At least.
It's actually 78 inches.
So it's more than 6 feet. See, I
Yeah,
wasn't. fibbing.
78, 6 feet. What? 6
It, don't-
feet 6?
it ain't right. It just
It's taller than I am on his wingtip. I know that.
Yeah.
Bill
Let's-
Northup would be proud.
I mean that.
Yeah.
That's
But I
even
don't know
on
what he think of them swept forward wings.
Yeah, I wondered about that, and we kicked around the idea that wouldn't it be fun just to build the wing backwards, make it sweep back instead of sweep forward.
I don't think it tarnished
Oh,
good,
Lord.
Dennis.
Be too
It
Yeah, it
might
wouldn't.
not,
It
but
would not tarnish
I
good.
know it would be more stable in yaw, so
Yes, it would, but it wouldn't tarnish good.
it
be
wouldn't be
more nose
Barely
nearly
is
heavy.
good.
as badass if it was swept back normal. So
No,
anyhow,
that's the thing about it. It looks so spooky coming out. It looks like a dang boomerang.
mm,
But boy,
mm.
it flies good. Dennis can fly the heck out of that thing.
Dennis can fly a lot of things.
Yeah.
Well, you ain't so bad yourself.
He's got a walker cut. My name will never be on it.
Yeah, that's even longer
I
than
don't
my
know, Joe.
twin.
Is it?
And, yeah, my twin's only 76.
Oh, well, maybe someday you could build a big airplane too, Gordy. So
I know.
That's bigger than an LA Heat.
Oh, it flew a lot
Good.
better than the LA Heat.
Good
You know, we
gracious.
had exactly the same square inches, and mine was 11 inches longer span.
yeah.
Hmm.
Both of them were 960.
What did Wiley have in that heat? Two OS 35s? Was it two OS 35s he had in there?
Who's that, Bob or me?
No, Bob Wiley's in his LA
Yeah,
Heat.
he had a pair of OS 35s in it, and I had a pair of OS 35s in mine.
Okay.
Who was it at Brodax years ago at a tricycle gear twin?
That what you mean?
Wasn't that
Frank-
LA Heat?
Frank Carlisle brought his LA night there once,
Yeah, was
or
it
LA Heat.
was
LA
that
Heat.
LA Heat? I think, wasn't it?
Yeah, he did the the box paint job, the Thunderbirds paint job, and all. He had a pair of Brodak 40s in it. So
I guess
that's the
Wiley
one. Of course, we
snapped the
lost
lead
Frank a
out.
few years ago. John Paris got that
Yeah.
airplane. He posted a picture I thought almost burned down Stunt Hangar. He he's got the airplane there, and he was going to convert it to electric. Just make it easier to handle and stuff. So he posted a picture with one nacelle still showing the glow engine and one nacelle with electric in it.
Yeah, he did.
Remember that? I thought he was
I
going to
do.
burn down Stunt Hangar when he posted those
People
pictures.
were wound up, boy.
Oh my God, you can't do that. It was hilarious. So
Let's
now,
see
I
what
think his
Joe Lacey's
intention
got.
on that is he was going to put electric in it. He was going to use it with a throttle and everything like that, and try to enjoy it that way. But
Hang on a second, Dennis. Joe
yes, sir.
Lacey. I don't think I've ever seen you on here before.
Yeah, I'm a newbie. I met Joe Gilbert at El Dorado. I've been hanging out with Ty Marcucci. We meet and build every Sunday.
Yep.
You still got my Thunderbolt?
He's got a lot of planes, man. He's still flying, still doing great.
No,
That's good
he
to
has
hear.
my. Who's got the TV on?
We're gonna find our friend using you as a
Not me.
navigator and
Not me.
Bill.
outside for weeds.
Bill
That's
Bailey.
probably me.
Yeah. He has my Thunderbolt, my Razorback.
Okay, I'll have to ask him about that.
Yeah. Anyway, you were holding an airplane there. What do you got?
Well, I live close to Walter Umlin, and Walter gave me a fuselage for a magician, and there was no wing. And we had a guy in the club that died, and he had a dolphin wing, but no fuselage. So Ty and I put a dolphin wing on a Walter Umlin magician fuselage.
So you got a magic dolphin.
That's
Oh, I
right.
love it. A magic dolphin. That'll work.
Yeah. It flies really good, but I'm having trouble with the engine. The engine keeps cutting out after 1 ounce of fuel goes through it.
The tank, it's a tank. It's always a tank.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably is.
What engine is that?
That tank's higher at the back than it is at the front. I
LA-25.
tell you that.
Yeah.
much.
it's got a
OSLA
key to it.
25.
One at a time. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, it's an OSLA 25.
Yeah. It is higher at the back than it is at the front, and that's the problem.
Yeah.
Oh, you think it's tilted?
Right.
All right. I'll fix that. Thank you.
I think it's the
Joseph.
tank.
Joseph, You can take a long rod or a ball end driver and lay it on the fins and run it to the back, and it'll line up with the engine that way.
Yeah.
Okay.
A long ball driver, lay it right on the fins. It may be high, but you can see if it's straight or not.
Right. That's a good idea. Thank you.
Yes.
We're here to help.
All right, I've got another something I want to show y'all. Have y'all ever seen a Ringmaster gyro before?
Oh, geez.
No.
Seen Ringmasters in just about any other flavor, so
Yeah.
bring it on.
Okay. All right, let me pull it down. Stand by, I'll pull it down.
Standing by. Bud Morrison joined.
Y'all ever seen a Ringmaster biplane?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Seen pictures of them.
We got a guy here that's got one.
And how's it work?
I don't know. He never flies. He just brings them out and shows them. He never flies them.
You gotta have a big engine.
That Avio jet? Avio jet always brought airplanes out and never flew them.
Oh, it's got to go up in the rafters to get that one.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
I dug my Ringmaster out of the rafters for this past weekend, and caught heck because it was all dusty.
Mm.
And I looked around, I said, there's 9, 10, 12 guys out here. I think there was 9. And there's 4 Ringmasters. I don't believe you can laugh too hard.
Mm-hmm.
I think
There it is.
I think they ought
There
to
you
allow
go.
flight
Oh,
streak.
look at that.
If they allow the flight streak, it's better
Undo
airplane.
your mic there, Joe.
Hey, Joe, yeah, you're muted.
Auto
Yeah.
gyro.
There we go.
All right, let's see.
That doesn't look like a Ringmaster.
Yeah, hold on.
That won't do a lazy 8.
No,
It'll do
you're
half
not
of
gonna do
one.
much.
Yeah, freewheeling.
You bet.
The guy who gave it to me, he's an electric guy in the club, so he set it up for electric, but I'm probably going to modify this for nitro. And I just thought it was interesting. I've seen videos of gyro. Ty's got one of those autos.
Yep.
Yeah, and so I saw him fly that. Just really cool. I've always liked auto gyros. I just think they're crazy ever since I saw one in that James Bond movie years ago.
Well done. They're fun to fly.
Yeah, I can't wait to fly it. I did not have it ready for the fly-a-thon. I was disappointed that I couldn't fly it at the fly-a-thon. We had 3 guys. We did have a Ringmaster 576. The same guy that built this has an electric 576, and he's got it in 2.4 gigahertz. He's a former NASA electrical engineer, so he built it years ago. Similar to that one that guy's got on Facebook that he's trying to sell.
So he's Brett's brother.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and by the way, that same guy, years ago, he used to do boats too, and he had the world speed record in the 90s. His name is John Rist.
Yeah. Okay. John's he's a regular in
he's
in the
around.
forum.
Yeah.
I built one of those auto gyros years ago. And
Seems to me he had a nice video of that thing flying and posted on Stunt Hangar. You guys remember that?
I don't.
I just remember John Rist. He's on Stunt Hangar.
Yes, he is. He did one of your what do you call one of your channels? Not channel, but a topic. He told me it was one of the topics that had to do with electronics.
Mm-hmm.
He was a moderator for it.
Yeah.
Hey, Joe.
Yes, sir.
How's Walter Upland doing?
Walter is, when I saw him, he was doing pretty poor. But he's gotten a little better, but he's still struggling.
Lost any weight?
He's still overweight big time, and he's still got, aggravating a lot of the medical issues that he has. he truly loves this hobby, though. I mean, the guy just, I brought a couple planes over there for him to take a look at. I'm going to take this magician over there to him to take a look at, but his eyes just start glistening when he starts talking about airplanes.
Well done. Keep him
Really
alive.
loves it.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
Built some beautiful kits.
Yeah, he did.
Absolutely, yeah. And
Some of
I've
the
got
best.
a little half A. He was going to start making half A's, and so he gave me a fuselage for a half A. And Ty and I, we put a wing in it. And so let me pull that one down too. You guys can see that.
Yeah, when you see him, would you tell him Gordon Delaney said hi?
What was that?
Tell him Gordon Delaney said hi.
Gordon Delaney. I'll do
He'll
that.
know. He'll know Gordo.
Yeah, he has a lot of stories about you guys. I've heard your names, when I went over there. I said, oh, yeah, those guys are on Stunt Hangar. And of course, he says, I used to go on Stunt Hangar too, Yeah, Walter's got a lot of stories.
I built one of those silly auto gyros, and the rotor didn't spin quite good enough. So I took it apart and put a little bit of valve compound grease on it, put it back together, and set it out in the yard and come in and watch TV. The wind was blowing 10 or 15, went back out there, and that thing was destroyed. It picked it up, blew it upside down, and killed it.
Wow.
Over. So I'd recommend not doing that.
Bud Morrison, what are you building?
Yeah, here's the plane. This was the fuselage that Walter had that it was a prototype. He was going to start making a kit out of it. And you can see how thick it is, but it's really lightweight wood. And Ty put the rudder on there, and he actually painted this one. But it's got this is not an 049, it's a 051, I think.
Probably. Are you guys coming to El Dorado or Zachary or both?
Well, we were going to go to Zachary, and unfortunately, my mother-in-law has been diagnosed with Alzheimer's, and my wife needs some help, so we couldn't go.
Ah, bummer, dude.
We had planned on it. We've been talking about it, going to Zachary forever.
Oh.
But I'm not out of El Dorado yet. That's the most fun I've ever had. I mean, I really enjoyed meeting all those folks.
It's wherever you go, it's a reunion, man. I mean, I can promise you, if you went to Zachary, if you didn't have a good time, I'd pay your way, whatever it cost you to go.
Well, I tell you,
I'll go.
When I was at Perry 2 years ago, I went to Perry because I've been flying RC, and I met the guy that owns the hobby shop there in the Zachary Baton Rouge area.
Yeah.
And I met his wife. And so I've called him every now and then, asking him a few questions about, bought some stuff. And I was looking forward to meeting him because he had told me, he goes, you got to come to our big control line event.
Oh, yes. Mr. Andy.
Is that his name? Because I couldn't remember.
Andy. Yeah, Mr. Andy.
Yeah, he gave me his card.
Where are you talking about the big control line event?
Zachary, Louisiana.
Oh, me. Okay. I'd like to make that one myself.
El Dorado's Arkansas, right?
El Dorado's Arkansas, yeah.
Well, Joe was at El Dorado last year. That's where I met him. He and Ty came. You flew several events.
Yeah, I did. I did not plan on flying. Really, I just thought I would fly, after everybody was through. And Ty says, no, you're flying in beginner.
It worked out okay.
Yeah, and I'd never done 3 loops or tried to go inverted or even done a wing over. And so everything I had done there I was done it, Ty just hollered it out to me, do it, so I ended up crashing, of course, but it was all fun.
Southwest Virginia Avenue. Then take a slight right.
Yeah, I don't get upset when I crash because I know I flew half A's when I was young a lot. And my brother flew a Ringmaster with a Fox 29 on it. And I completely understand that you guys should see the rack of planes that I've been building just so I can crash them and learn how to do the pattern. I've got 5 more at Ty's house right now.
I don't think there's anybody can learn the pattern with that crash. It can't be done.
No.
Yeah,
Can't be done.
I agree. There's no simulator.
And things
I
happen.
have never crashed, but I have proved that the earth sucks.
Hey guys, I gotta go get something to eat.
All right, we'll see you later, Gordy.
Okay.
Have a good night, guys.
Take care.
Gordon,
Gordon.
take care of
Yeah,
yourself.
We'll see you.
6 hours and 59 minutes for me, Gordon, to go to, I mean, 6 hours and 59 minutes to El Dorado from here.
Took
Joe.
6 for me.
How long was it to Tulsa for us?
Should be 6.
About the same, a little more.
A little more. We always go down Thursday. And then Friday we get there in the morning and fly all day.
Anybody
It's
else
just-
going to Canton this weekend?
It's just too far, Phil. It's 800 something miles for us. Then the next weekend, Zachary, and that's 10 hours. Well, 9 hours and 50 minutes to Zachary. Canton 17 for me.
El Dorado is this weekend, right?
No,
No,
no.
No, it's November, isn't it?
First weekend in November.
Same weekend
Yeah.
as the Las Vegas contest.
Yes.
That's a long drive. We won't be going there.
No, I'm not going there. Too far.
Oh, you're missing a treat. Except they have plastic trophies there that look homemade. In fact, I could have made it myself.
The trophies at Las Vegas are awesome.
That the ones that light up?
Yeah, they light up.
yeah.
Hey, Howard.
Yeah.
I got to go back up there in Brownsburg here to that composite shop. I'll get some more pictures. I'll send you some information on exactly what that thing is.
Okay, thank you.
It's a heat treat oven that they've converted to an autoclave, I believe.
What pressure does it go to? Do you know?
That's what I'm not sure. I'll have to check. I gave a screenshot of my phone with some pictures on it on the stream right here. I don't know, back a little bit. So if you rewind this stream, you'll be able to see some of those pictures.
Okay.
You can put it in your Tesla trunk and bring it back.
Yeah, Cybertruck.
You guys are terrible.
Did you
On-
get one of those,
on the
Howard? Did you get a truck now?
No, I
Okay.
just left after a Cybertruck.
I went and looked at one. I really went to look at an S Platinum, but the guy kept trying to sell me a truck, and I finally had to tell him, buddy, I'm sorry. I love the idea. I drive a hybrid, but I could not stand that thing sitting in my driveway. That's the ugliest dang thing I ever saw on 4 wheels.
The
Yeah.
truck.
The
Oh,
truck.
the flat black one's even more awesome.
It is.
Yeah.
That's what he showed me, a flat black truck.
Oh,
And
yeah, that's the real deal there.
Yeah.
Okay, they make this button you push on the table.
ugly
Push
as
that button
ugly as
forward.
the devil and hot, ugly as the devil and hot as you know what too. I just
Yeah,
Flat
but you put it in
black.
dog mode and
Flat black. At
Yeah.
least it can be.
Yeah.
Look at Dan's shiny piece of carbon fiber is what it should look like.
yeah, well it's not. It's flat black. And I mean it's hot as all
Oh,
get.
the
You can see the heat coming off that
Vortex.
thing.
What you need to do, because it's stainless and flat black, is put a barbecue handle on it, because that's what it
Oh
looks
my goodness gracious!
like. A giant barbecue.
2 handles.
Battery
One in
shorts
front,
out, it has
raise it up.
self-ignition.
Put 2 of them on it, one in the front and back.
Yeah.
If the battery goes up, it'll have self-ignition.
Do them,
Either that or pull the seats out of the cab and cut the cab and make a smoker out of it, right?
yeah.
That
Or it could be a
plaid
car's
car,
autoclave.
that plaid car's for real, Phil. Did you drive that? Did they have a plaid you drove?
Uh-uh.
I don't think they got any plaids anywhere. I ain't
I
riding in
tell
no
you what,
plaid.
if you see an S model, it's like Howard's car. except they call it a platinum. It's got a really pretty interior in it. That's a pretty car. I just can't figure out how the same people could design the platinum, the S Platinum, and design that truck. I just don't know how they sleep at night.
That platinum's like a 1.70 to 60. I ain't riding in a platinum car. I'm not riding in it. I'm like,
No, it's not real platinum. It's just they call it a platinum edition.
No, the plaid, the Tesla plaid. I'm not riding in the plaid with anybody. 0 to 60 in 1.7 seconds. I'm not getting in that car, y'all.
I've driven something that fast.
You ain't never driven nothing 1 to 0 to 60 unless you got a drag car.
It was a drag car.
Okay, but ain't nothing on the street you ever drove would do 1.7 seconds.
I'm telling you what, the cars they got several, not a lot, but several of the cars that they have right now, production cars. You can go to the dealership and order it. You'll never see one on a showroom, I don't think, but you go to the dealership and order it. Are faster than the drag cars we had in the 60s and 70s.
That may be true. It would be a Ferrari GT 388 and a Corvette with this and the platinum. That
new Corvette is bad to the bone.
It is, but I don't think it's any faster than 1.7 seconds. That's unbelievable.
That Duntov is one of the quickest things I ever set my butt down in. He said, "Here, try this," and I tried it. And yeah,
Want to feel something that'll throw you back in your seat? Is my buddy here in town has a four-wheel drive diesel that's been worked over, and it blows coal. And buddy, will it pull?
I bet. Look at Joe's smoothie, please.
Yeah, Joe's got another airplane to show us.
Look at see-through fabric.
Yeah, this was I don't know. Jim Howe just passed away in our group, and so I bought a lot from his wife. And this window keeps popping up on me. But I don't know what this is.
It's a smoothie.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm absolutely 100% sure.
Okay. Yep. All right. Well, I'm glad to know because I didn't know what it was. All right. There's another one I don't know what it is, and I'll pull that one down too.
That right there needs Rodak 40 really bad.
Well, he's got it set up for electric.
Well, then that'd be all right too.
Yeah. Yeah. He's already got everything.
That's all right. Electric's fine.
But it may be to where I can convert it.
You don't get fly electric. It'll work. That's a good airplane.
All right.
Bud Morrison, what you got going?
Not too much, just hanging out. It's been a while, probably about 10 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Been a minute then.
Yeah, it's been a minute. It's been 10 years since I touched any control lines. So.
Is that right? Oh my.
Yeah. Last time I seen anyone that's on here was Brodak 2015.
I'll be darned.
They thought he was my son.
Yeah, evidently.
Oh, I love it. That's so good, Bud. Well done.
So, but no, I've been off doing some other things, local racetracks and stuff. So, getting up there in age. So, actually, youngster compared to some, but so I'm gonna go play with some control line and stuff again, I guess, for a little bit. See what happens.
Hope you get to.
So, it didn't matter getting to. It's a matter of doing it. So I'll build a couple over the winter here.
Good show.
This message is for Paul Taylor. Bud Morrison is the one who's going to help us straighten out Tap Talk. Because I know Paul wants Tap Talk.
Lacey, I don't know what that one is.
Let's see. I'm the resident technical support.
I'd say try that again there.
There's a Yak
turn
9.
it up.
Turn the wing up. There you
turn
go.
the wing up.
Man, that leading edge spars forward, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
It's got the Yak 9.
No, it's not a Yak 9.
No, the tail is a Thunderbird tail shape. The elevators is Thunderbird shape. I don't know what that is. He may have just made something.
And you got that from Ty?
No, this came from Jim Howell's house. It was already built, and it looks like it's set up for electric. But he bought a lot of planes from other people.
That looks like maybe one of those airplanes that the guy from Haskell built. Let me think a minute. He worked for a Fox for a long time, and he built some kits, and that looks like a wing he had. Spar leading edges and very few ribs. See, double leading edge and the ribs are sparse.
Yeah, yeah.
It doesn't matter what it is. Put an engine on it and fly it. It's going to be top heavy. Be careful.
Well, it's not too bad, Joe. The wing's low, but the motor looks pretty low, so I don't think it'd be that bad.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
All
Just
right,
fly
we'll find out. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. Well done.
That's it. Power it up. I predict success. All right.
Me too.
All right.
If you don't know what to power it with, Dennis can tell you what motor and battery and stuff to use.
Well, John Rist is the one that's giving me advice on that.
He probably knows too. Then you're
John
good.
is
You're in
good
good
people.
hands.
Yeah.
You're in good hands. You're in good hands.
Yeah, I'll probably go to his house this weekend.
Just order the stuff and put it on the credit card and buy it.
Yeah. Well, he's already told me I've got a magician that I got from the same place that's got well, heck, let me show you the ringmaster.
Oh yeah, we love
That
ring.
kind of looks like that Brewster something or other. I can't remember the
Buffalo.
last name. Yeah.
It looked like a hurricane tail a little bit, but it that's nothing I recognize.
Well, look here.
Looky here. This is what I'm talking about.
None of us can recognize that one. You can't recognize that one. You can't call yourself a control line flyer.
Well, John looked at it and he said this is built by Tom Morris. See that little hatch right there? John said that's his signature battery compartment. But it's beautiful. I mean, nice. Looks like polyspan.
You know what's wrong with that? Nothing.
What?
Nothing. Nothing. Put a battery on that pig, plug it in, put it on 57.5-foot lines, and fly the crap out of it.
Yeah, it's so pretty.
Yes, sir. I know a guy who fly them pretty good.
I won't be doing any maneuvers until I get better. Something this nice that's built by Tom Morris, I'm not going to crash. And, I'll keep this one until
Even
I can
got
fly
Tom
good.
Morris wheels on it.
Is that right?
Yep, he sold those wheels by the thousands.
It's a ringmaster. It's made to fly the wings off it by whatever means that happens, and then and oh yeah, have the glue and the tape and whatever nearby. So
the abrupt stops are hard on them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I have lots of planes ready for abrupt stops. I've got let's see how many magicians. 1, 2, 3, and then shoestrings. I've got 1, 2, 3. And then a flight streak. And I've got one I got from Ty, which is called a flight streak trainer built by John. Whoever Walter bought out, some guy named John, that was his kits. It kind of looks like an ugly stick wing. I don't have it here because it's at Ty's house where
I'll think a minute, but yeah, I know who you mean.
John somebody.
Yeah, he did a lot of work with Fox and stuff like that. He had wings.
That's John. He's the one that lived in Haskell. I'm telling you about. What was his name? Goodness
No, the
gracious.
guy I'm thinking of I thought he was somewhere in Arkansas or something like that.
This is kind of a big guy. He sold kits. He cut wood.
I sold my first Viper to him. His name was
Golly. What was his name? John. Give me a minute. It'll come to me. He was a big guy. I've been in his garage. He cut his own wooden kits. He had Stukas and all kind of kits he built.
John Lowry.
Well, I'll tell you, my best flyer.
John Lowry.
John Lowry's right.
John Lowry. Yeah, that was him.
That sounds like a winner.
Well done.
Yeah. What I was going to say is the best flyer that I had, I recently crashed. It was a Mustang Stunter, Sig Mustang Stunter. And boy, I had an OS35-S on it, and it was so smooth, and but it was really old, and I didn't check out the hinges, and the hinges ripped off on the flaps when I was flying it, And of course it went in, but Ty was able to find somebody that had the parts for that thing. You know, it has the foam wing and it has the plastic top and bottom, you know, and so that one's in repair right now. I can't wait to get that one out because that was my best flyer.
You're flying over grass, aren't you, for sure?
I am. I can fly right near my home. There's a big
Good.
field where I can walk to it from my house. And so I can fly a lot. And then I have been flying a lot of control line. I can do the wing overs now. I can do the loops. I'm starting to do inverted, and that's when I crashed. My my oldest shoestring is destroyed. I had to save just parts, and then the Fly Street trainer from John Lowry, I was able to piece it back together. So
Hey, they're all built out of glue and balsa.
that's right. Yeah. And I can, I thought I wasn't going to be able to put that one back together, that Flight Street trainer, but I was able to put it back together and the wing was straight. I was surprised.
It's a solid wing.
Pardon?
It's a solid piece of wood.
Your Flight Street, the Flight Street trainer that was kitted had a solid wood wing. It wasn't even built up. Is that what yours looks like?
No, it was geodetic.
Okay, that's John Lowry's.
John
then for
Lowry
sure.
kit.
Yeah.
That's his signature.
That's a Lowry kit for sure.
Yeah.
Yep. He must have had a streak that he called a trainer, Sparky. Does that sound?
Yeah.
I think he had the same wing for half a dozen airplanes.
I think so. Yeah.
Different tips and trading edges.
I sold him my Sorcerer. I sold him my Viper. He loved them. They were trying to get the Sorcerer kitted at Fox, but never came about. Nice guy.
Yeah, John was a good dude. I've been in his home. He had great big machines to cut balsa with. He had some good balsa back in the day.
Looks like Dennis is sitting under a casket.
Under a what?
Under a casket.
It's just the roof. That's a rafters. He's in the basement. That's what he is.
Yeah, that's my basement rafters. My God, I didn't think I was that close.
Yeah.
You know, you talk about cutting your own wood. I was in SIG one day and I went into their room where they had like 4 band saws. And these band saws, the kerf between each teeth was probably an inch.
Oh my.
You would have thought that the blades would have been really fine, but they were huge kerfs on them. And they were probably, I don't know, 2 inches deep, you know. But they look like they were old meat cutting band saws.
I bet they run a little RPM on them, maybe, huh?
Yeah, I didn't see it run. I don't think I was supposed to be in that building, but I was wandering around. And Dennis, have you ever seen those SIG band saws?
No, I never was able to make a trip to SIG. So.
Boy, them ladies sure could sort wood, though. Sorting
Yeah.
Great.
I bet you they could pick up a piece of wood and get it within 1/10 of a gram.
Yep.
They handled so much.
Go pick me out a 3.5 pound piece and then walk over there and pick it right out. That's great.
Those were the days.
We got a biplane here from Joe.
I think that's Walter's got a Fiat CR32.
That's a Russian looking thing. I don't know what that is.
This is the Walter Unlin. I forgot the name of the plane, but this is one of his kits. And this happens to be the prototype.
Wow.
He gave this to me.
It flies the wrong way.
No, that's just a wingtip weight.
Oh, it's got 2 of them.
Yeah.
See the lead out guy there?
You can
Look
see
at the
where he
other
made
side.
this modification right here.
Look at the other side. It's got a
It
lead
looked
out
like it
guide
had a
on
line
it too.
guide, but I think that's just a fancy wingtip weight.
Okay.
It is. It's a weight holder. See
Okay.
that?
Fair enough.
Yeah, and then he's got a weight holder up here too, a little bolt that he put through to hold it. But I have not flown this one yet. I need to. I just haven't gotten around to flying it. But this is another one that I'm just gonna baby, you know, because he really liked this airplane. He wanted me to have it. I said, "Are you sure you want me to have this thing?" He goes, "Yeah." And so he tried to give me his handle too, but I wouldn't take it.
FP40. What
What's
engine?
that?
What engine? Is
Oh,
it
it's a
40?
Thunder Tiger.
Thunder Tiger.
Thunder Tiger 35, I think. Let me put my glasses on.
It's okay.
I think it's a 25. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, Thunder Tiger 25, brand new.
Brand new.
Yep. Hasn't been flown yet.
Fun stuff.
Yeah, fun stuff. I don't know. I've never, how do these biplanes fly a control line? I mean, is there anything unique about flying these things?
Not very good.
Like a really heavy ringmaster.
Is that right?
There's one that flies like a stunt plane. It flies well.
There is.
That's such high. And a couple of folks here are building them, have built them.
Don Hutchison has a Stearman that'll fly pretty good too. It's hard enough for me to get alignment on one wing right. Why would I do two? Well done.
Indeed. Very well
I
done.
used to know what that airplane is, but I cannot think
It's
of it
a
right
Russian
now.
something. I can't come
I
up.
thought Walter was kitted a Fiat CR32 for a very short time, so that's why I was guessing
may be
that. And it looks like what was that, Romanian color or something like that?
Yes.
Yeah, I thought it was Russian or French or something. It had a foreign name to it.
Mm-hmm.
And he knew the whole history of that airplane. I mean, he really, when he decided to make that kit, he was also interested in the history. He just kind of liked that airplane historically. And so he decided to make a kit out of it.
That's why you make the kit. You're not interested in it, my goodness. But
well, one thing he's trying to do is to sell his laser cutter.
Yeah.
So if anybody is interested,
How much?
You'll have to ask him.
Yeah, that's the key. How much?
Yeah.
Yeah, he wanted to sell a bunch of other stuff with it.
It's big.
Yeah. Well, he told me he could cut a 4x8 sheet of wood, like plywood or something like that. So
yeah, it's big.
That sounds pretty damn big to me. So.
Well, if the laser cutter comes with the files, all the files to cut his kits.
That's the rub. That's the rub right there.
If you could get somebody like Old School Models, or I forget what the name of it is, they do RC, Old School, and get them to buy Walter out and reproduce his stuff or some of it. There's a lot of time involved in. Everybody thinks you just get on the computer and you just type in some numbers and it starts spitting out parts, but to fine tune those files to where everything fits together perfect, it takes a lot of setup.
Well, not to mention setting up the laser.
Right.
Well, I think one thing about Walter's kits, and while he was using the files to cut kits, so I think a lot of that kind of work would be ready to go and stuff like that. Not to downplay it or anything, but that's why his files are extremely valuable. So.
Hey, Howard, I could get the autoclave and then I'd stop by Walter's house and get his laser cutter for you and head on out for it. Get it.
I'll meet you in Nebraska somewhere. I want to go too.
Yeah.
I'll meet you on Highway 70 somewhere.
Okay, you and I will.
I'll go with you. Yeah, I'll go with you. That'd be a walkabout right there.
Yeah.
I don't know what you two been smoking tonight, but good gracious.
What's wrong with going to Howard's house?
Yeah.
Gary Sinclair. I'm turning it over to you.
Okay.
All right, guys. Good night.
Good night, Sparky.
Good night, Sparky. Thanks for.
Good night, Robert. Have a good one, buddy.
On again. So.
Yeah.
Good night, Bob.
See ya.
And I'm going to be bailing out on you guys too. I got grandkids in the morning, so.
Oh, they're fun.
Yeah. Yeah, like, yeah. Fun. Yeah, that's the word. That's the other word I'd use. No. They're great. So anyhow,
It's like my wife told my girls. She had the girls together one day, and we'd been cutting up with the grandkids all day, and the girls were expecting us to say that the grandkids had wore us out or something. She said, if we knew how much fun the grandkids were going to be, we'd have skipped you two all together.
I had them first.
Neither
I
one of
tried
the kids
that with I
appreciated
tried that with my daughter too, and she gave me the hairy eyeball on that one.
Yeah, we kind of got that too.
Yeah, it's like
when
if I'd have known
my
how much fun
youngest daughter
grandkids
gives
were,
you
I'd have skipped the kids part, And
yeah, when my youngest daughter gives you a dirty look like that, you really got to worry because she's 2nd-degree black belt. She means business.
yeah,
That's why they make
that just means it's going to be quick and painless. That's all. So,
Well,
unless she chooses otherwise. So
there's some drawbacks about having grandkids first because you don't have a chance to get revenge on your kids by feeding your grandkids sugar and sending them home.
That's true. That's part of the fun. Sugar them up, send them home. What could go wrong?
That's it.
So.
Sugar them up and send them home. That's it.
All right. All right, guys, you have a good one. I'm gonna see if I'm hoping I can make both shows this week. So I hope I'll see you Friday. All right.
Hope to see you, Dennis. Take care of yourself, buddy.
See ya.
All right. Take care, guys.
Bye.
Bye, Dennis.
Take care.
Yeah, I'm going to bail out too. I got to get up at 4:45. So.
Oh
my goodness.
What the heck you getting up at? You going fishing?
No, I live 35 miles away from work, and I have to beat the traffic. And so I go in, I get out early as well.
Where you live in Atlanta?
No, I live in Huntsville, Alabama.
Well, that's almost as bad.
Well, Tim Stagg used to be down there a good bit years ago.
Who's that?
Tim Stagg. Did you ever come across him flying any?
No,
He was
but
in
I've only been flying now for I've been flying. This is my 3rd year flying RC. This is my 2nd year flying control line. So I haven't met everybody. There's there's 3 RC clubs. The RC clubs is in Decatur, and then Huntsville's the next town over. And Huntsville's got 2 RC clubs. And then there's Coleman has an RC club. But you would think that all of those guys would have known about the control line club here in Huntsville, and they didn't. They have a whole new generation that came through, and there's just a few of them that knew about it. And so now we're making sure that they're aware, and me being in Decatur, and then also in the Coleman RC clubs helps, so we're spreading the word. We've added a couple members lately. We put flyers out in the local Huntsville hobby shop, and that hobby shop is pretty darn good. They've been around a long time, and they've got a lot of stuff, pretty good sized hobby shop. But we're just like every other control line club that we're struggling for members.
The nature of the beast, man.
Yeah.
Have you been to a big hobby shop lately, Joe?
Have I been where?
To a big hobby shop.
Just at Brodak's, the best hobby shop I know of.
Well, that's the best hobby shop around because that's usually mostly control line. But I went to our hobby shop today trying to find some 332 wheel collars. I swanny to goodness, the place is absolutely packed and it's huge, but it's packed with foam airplanes, and the guys go in there and buy one and bind and fly, go out and fly the thing at Hobby Park. They don't even know what the AMA is, let alone have a membership. And RC cars.
Yep.
If you want control line, there is very, very little.
Yeah.
I mean, just almost nothing.
We had a good
enough
contest.
RC cars to blow your mind.
We had a good contest 2 weeks ago, I guess. We had 20 flyers, which is pretty good for us. Steve was there.
That's pretty good for anybody anymore.
Yeah.
That's pretty good for anybody
anymore.
I had
fun.
I judged. I didn't fly, but I enjoyed seeing everybody.
Yeah.
Hey, Joe, before I go, Ty wanted to know what kind of aircraft you took Sparky up in.
Chipmunk.
A Chipmunk. Okay.
Yep.
That's
Stock
Beautiful airplane.
You saw it?
I did. I saw that when Sparky was walking into the hangar. I
Okay.
saw the aircraft and I
I'll
thought,
be darned.
nice.
It's a pretty good old airplane.
Yeah.
It's a 1956. It's an antique.
Okay, 56. He was one. That's what he wanted to
That's
know.
the year it was built. Yeah, they built them from 46 to 56. And that's the
Okay.
last year, late in the year. I don't know.
Joe, I got to get down there and get you, take me a ride in that thing. I've always loved Chipmunk, and that's 1 year younger than I am.
Sparky said it's like a panhead.
Yeah. Well, it is. The motor's upside down, a silly thing. The cylinders are full of gas until it's full of oil.
Old antique, man. It's what it is, you know.
Yeah.
The only one of those I've ever seen up close, they'd put a modern engine in that was
Right.
quite a bit different.
I think they built, I think Canada, built 217 Chipmunks, Canadians like mine. And I doubt there's 70 left. I doubt very seriously there's 70 of them left.
Mm.
The British built
Yeah.
another 1,300 or 1,280 or something, a good bit more, but there's not very many Canadians left.
Why don't you take a couple pictures of that thing? One shows the wing and
Gotta
tail,
go,
and one
guys.
shows fuselage.
Good night.
Take
Joe.
care of yourself.
Joe,
Night,
bye.
yeah. Got to figure out how to
Because I
shut
got
this
that
thing down.
profile.
There it is.
I got that profile plane coming. It's not the next one to get painted, but it's not far down the list. I'd kind of like to do it like a real one. That'd be neat.
Don Hutchison built me a set of plans for a profile Chipmunk.
Well, that's what I've got.
Yeah. Oh, you got a Hutchison, do you?
Yes, sir.
Then call Cali Graphics. She can fix you up.
Well, I got to know what I got to get first.
Oh, Callie knows. We walked into Nats 3 years ago, and their set of Chipmunk, RC Chipmunk, probably had a, I don't know, 5.5, 6 foot wing. I said, dude, that's my airplane. He said, no, it's not. I said, I own that airplane. You do not own, that's my airplane. And I said, I own that airplane. That's mine, dude. He got mad because he says, we own the real one. He got excited, jumped up and run to the book, got his book out of the truck for scale and said, yeah, look, 311 Juliet Golf. I'm Joe Gilbert. That's my airplane. He was all excited then. He called Cali Graphics and got all the graphics off of it. I thought that was
cool.
fun.
That's cool.
It's all fun stuff. It's just an old antique.
Well, so are we.
That's pretty much right. It's a year older than I am.
Yeah. You're younger than I am.
Just a little, probably.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. Colleen got home from dinner, so I'm going to get off and visit a minute. Good seeing everyone.
I got to get
Well,
off.
good to see you.
you
Always
again.
good to see you, Joe. Tell that pretty lady hello for us.
She's listening right there.
Take
Hello.
care, Joe. Hi, Colleen.
Hello, Joe.
Take care,
Hello,
y'all.
Colleen.
Good night.
Take care of this old man.
Yeah.
He's a little crazy, but he's a good dude.
Bye, Joe.
He's
I'm
a
going to
keeper.
sign off too. I'll see you guys later.
Yeah,
All
I
right,
think
see you
it's about
Friday
that
night, Will.
time.
Howard,
Of course, Howard's
have a
still
good
in the
week, buddy.
daylight.
Stay out of trouble. Your flying's looking pretty good.
Well, there he is.
Yeah.
There he
It's
is.
still daylight out there.
Yeah. How did it work?
Worked okay.
You notice any difference?
I think so. But as Sparky said, might be my imagination.
We all thought that
Yeah,
that
it seemed to be pretty.
we all thought it was doing better on the outsides than the insides in terms of speed control.
Oh,
I don't know what that means, but that
From the
was the
angle-
consensus.
working because I've got them on the bottom of the wing. Yeah, it seemed
What's
that
what's on the bottom of the wing?
tiny vortex generators. Here, I'll show you.
Yeah.
There we go.
He was putting them on there when we started this tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'll be darned. How about that?
Yeah.
I don't think that was that we thought it was flying better inside and outside. It was like the speed control was
The
more
speed, it
controlled.
looked like it was sagging on the insides, and on the
Yeah.
outsides, it looked like it was flying through it.
Had a better control.
Yeah, it seemed to be cleaner through the outside squares than it was before.
Yeah.
So I'll put them on the other side and maybe try it in the morning. Fly before we go to Golden State in the team trials.
That this coming weekend?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Good luck.
Wow. Well, good luck, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah. You might
Come
have
back
something
next
there.
Monday and tell us how it went.
Okay. Yeah, we'll still be there Monday. Yeah, Monday's the team trials. So.
Oh, okay.
Well, let us know Monday night how everything went.
Yeah, we'd have a live program from the team trials if you get on
Yeah,
there.
that'd be great.
Yeah. Well, good luck, Howard.
Thank you. I don't have a chance to make the team, I don't think, because Paul Walker seems to be trying out for the team, and then David will be there and the resties.
Well, make first alternate, and then something could happen to somebody.
Yeah. Well, hope not.
I hope not, but always hope not, but it does happen.
Yeah, that's a good team. That's won the team championships several times now.
Yeah, it'll be a strong team with those three. What is Paul flying now? Is B-17?
Well, he was, but for the team trials, he's going to fly the Anteater.
Oh, the Anteater.
Okay. He's calling it the Anteater now.
Even he's calling it that?
Yeah.
All right.
It's a pretty good airplane.
It is a good airplane, ain't no doubt. He's flown that thing for several years, and it still looks really good. Of course, the dog's got a couple of years on it now, and it still looks like new. I don't know how y'all do it.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it's got no nitro on the.
That's right. There's no
no nitro on the finish.
Yeah, it's the tail wheel doesn't get lubricated either, so that's a problem.
Oh, that could be an issue.
I remember when Wendy was fussing about his tail wheel. He says, I have to clean the darn tail wheel every flight. He said, that's the only thing I have to clean, but I have to clean the tail wheel because he had his tune pipe coming out.
The pipe, yeah. It keeps
That was so weird. It came out and then just the exhaust was just right on the wheel the whole time. But anyway, it was a lot of fun. Wendy was a mess. He had one that he'd run the pipe came back and it didn't have a turn down on it. It came straight out the back. And he had put a coupler on that and an aluminum tube, and it came out the very back of the rudder. I can't remember what he called that airplane, but I mean, there was no fuel on the plane anywhere. It was just, he landed and he just didn't have to do anything.
Wow.
But don't let don't get near that darn stinger because it would drip for a long time. It was a mess. Wendy was a lot of fun.
Yeah. All right. I'm going to drop off, guys. Thanks.
All right. Me too.
right.
Y'all take care.
it
Have a
easy.
great week, and we'll see you Friday night. Carl, good to see you, buddy. Take care, everybody. Have a great week.
Okay, you too.
Yes, everybody's leaving.
Yeah, they've been quick, aren't they?
Yeah. Well, all right. I'll put VGs on the top of the wing.
Yeah, all right. It could be, mate.
Okay. See ya.
All right.
Are you signing off, Howard?
Well, unless you want to chat.
No, I'm good.
Okay. I'll check in next week. Bye.
All right.
All right.
Bye.
I'm going to sign off, Gary.
Are you? Okay.
Yeah. All right. We'll see you next week.
Okay. Fair winds, tight lines there.
Great.
All you
Right back at you.
watchers. Yeah.